Welcome to Geek Fandom Media. I'm your host, Chris, and you guys, we got a glorious brand new clip from Marvel's first family, the Fantastic Four First Steps. Now, you guys, I am so hyped for this movie. I cannot wait. Apparently, they're going to be dropping some early embargo today on Superman Day. How dare you, Marvel Studios? But apparently, it's just the first 30 minutes that were screened in Brazil. So if they do decide to drop that embargo does lift, I will do a separate video discussing what people's reactions are for the first 30 minutes of the Fantastic Four First Steps. But not only that, you guys, we got a brand new set photo of Falcon, The Thing, and U.S. Agent all together, which seems to be like they're on a spaceship, you guys. I think this is one of the first set photos we've seen from Avengers Doomsday. We haven't seen much. You know, I know they're shooting on location, but they've also built massive sets, and they're trying to keep this film very secretive because it's going to be huge. It's going to be ginormous. They don't want the leaks to happen like, you know, Spider-Man No Way Home or Deadpool and Wolverine. Like, we know Sabretooth was in Deadpool and Wolverine, and we knew he was going to die just based off the set photos of Deadpool having his head in his hand. It's crazy to me that all those spoilers got out. But that's, you know, that's one of the flaws of filming on actual locations. You know, people have these ginormous cameras with these drones and the lenses are long. They can get all kinds of goody spoilers for these up-and-coming new Marvel films. But I can't wait. Avengers Doomsday is going to be groundbreaking. Secret Wars is going to be groundbreaking. Can't wait to see how, you know, the Fantastic Four First Steps is going to lead directly into those films. Obviously, if you saw the post-credit scene for the new Avengers, spoiler alert, the Fantastic Four show up in that universe. But is that the Fantastic Four? Could that be Dr. Doom himself? Could that be Franklin Richards, a little baby on a ship? Who knows, you guys? I cannot wait. I'm super stoked. But let's check out this clip from the Fantastic Four First Steps. Apparently has something to do with Silver Surfer, which is really exciting. All right, hold on. Wait a minute. All right, you guys ready? 1, 2, 3. There she is.
Protectors of this world.
There she is. Julia Garner.
Yes, we are. Your planet is now marked for death.
Damn.
Your world will be consumed by the Devourer. There is nothing you can do to stop him, for he is a universal force, as essential as the stars.
Damn.
Hold your loved ones close.
Oh, man.
And speak the words you've been afraid to speak. Use this time to rejoice and celebrate.
She ain't playing.
Your time is short. I herald his beginning.
I love this part.
I herald your end. I herald
Galactus.
Galactus.
Oh, damn, dude. Talk about so menacing and terrifying. Can you imagine being one of the regular Joes on the street, you just chilling, and all of a sudden this hot silver chick on a surfing board shows up, and she's threatening the entirety of your planet, talking about hug your loved ones, speak the words you were too scared to speak, because these are going to be your final moments on this earth, because Galactus is coming. I mean, I would be absolutely terrified. Look at Reed. Reed's like, oh shit, what's going on? Remember, Galactus is a world eater. He is ginormous. He's scary. And I love the fact that Ralph Ineson, who's playing Galactus, is in practical suit. And they actually built miniature, sculptures of the city so he can destroy it. That is just brilliant, amazing filmmaking. I love that shit. That's taking us back to some of the original films that use miniature sculptures and things of that nature. Like Star Wars, George Lucas and what he did with those films. I love that idea. It makes it feel real. And it must feel great for Ralph Ineson playing Galactus to be in full costume and actually being able to do some of this mass destruction to this planet. Like, he's not just going to be in full-blown, motion capture suit. They actually made a costume for him to actually destroy a miniature set of their entire world. Like, that's going to be absolutely insanity to me. I can't wait. But, man, Julia Garner really delivered these lines. I cannot wait to see her as Shellaball, Silver Surfer. A lot of people hating on her. This is a different iteration. This is, Norrin Radd's wife. I get it. But that doesn't mean we won't eventually have Norrin Radd in the MCU further down the line. But I love the fact that this scene feels so heavy, and she says these things with a heavy heart because this isn't the first planet she's helped Galactus destroy. Absolutely not. So she says it with a heavy heart. She understands what these people are going through, and she's helping him for more than the main reasons so he doesn't go after her planet and her people and her family, So she has her own interior motives as well. But I love this scene. Fantastic. I'm pretty sure it's going to end with her going off and then Johnny chasing her or whatever, but I can't wait, man. And RIP to the original Doctor Doom from the Fantastic Four films, you guys. I forgot his name, but, oh, man, he was secretly battling, cancer for over the last some odd years, and he passed away a couple of days ago, man. It's absolutely tragic and sad. So RIP, man. I love those original Fantastic Four films. They have a special place in my heart. I grew up with those films, and at the time, those were the only Marvel films we were getting. Daredevil, Spider-Man, X-Men. So those films will always have a special place near and dear to my heart. But let me know what you guys think about this official clip for the Fantastic Four First Steps. Let me know what you guys think about this set photo from Avengers Doomsday. Thoughts and opinions, let me know. And of course, thank you guys for taking time out of your day for watching Geek Fandom Media. Peace.